everyone. Hope you all are doing well. Today we are going to do part 3 of topographical map. We have already covered 2 parts of topographical map. In part 1, we discussed on introduction, grid, 4-figure and 6-figure, contours. In part 2, we talk about the directions, scale, distance. Those who are new in this channel, you can check these videos in the given link. The link is also given in the description. Please go through it. Today, we'll be discussing on colors and legends, man-made and natural features, settlements, occupation, drainage. Okay, so first we'll start with colors and legends. Colors play a very vital role in a topographical map. Now, if you know what are the colors, you can easily interpret the topographical map. Now, how are you going to interpret with the help of the colors? See, each color has a particular meaning, okay, like a definite meaning of that color. Okay, so like when we say blue, now if you see something blue means it's perennial water features, water bodies. It can be lake, it can be river, streams, that's a blue color, okay. Then when you see something green, that means it's a natural vegetation, trees or forest. Then if you see something in yellow, means agricultural or cultivated land. So if you see something yellow, you can directly understand, okay, this area is a agricultural land or this area is a cultivated land. Now if you see something in brown, okay, that is the landforms. Especially it represents the contours line. We have already discussed about it in part 1 video about the contours. Red, if you see something in red, then it talks about the habitations. That means the settlements, okay, the houses, the temples, the monuments, your roads, car tracks or the metal road, all these are shown in red line. Then if you see something in black, it's the rest of the other features, okay, like different, like triangulated height or post office, or you can say the boundaries, all these are shown in black. And if you see some kind of white patches out there, it means it is the barren land. Okay, white. If you see something in white patches, that means it's a barren land. Okay, now please keep these colors in your mind. Okay, so it will be easy for you all to identify in the topographical map. So let's see how it appears in a topographical sheet. These colors, how it appears. Come, let's see. Okay, children, see this, how it appears in the topographical map. If you look at this topographical map, you can see green color, yellow, blue, brown, red. Okay, colorful, right? So here you see, so all this green area means this is a huge forest cover, right? This area full of forest, green area. Then if you see this yellow patches, all these yellow lines, all these yellow patches, sorry, these are the cultivable land, okay, agricultural land. See this river, see this blue line, okay, this is a river, the river flowing here. If you see these white patches, this is barren land. Look at this brown line, as I told you, all these are your contours line. Contours, okay. Then you see this red line, see this red color, all these are your settlements, okay. Then this red line going here, cart track. Then this black here, black, okay, written in black, spot height, triangulated height, okay. So all these are given here. If you look at this, then it is very easy for you to understand what is present in the map, whether this area has agricultural land, whether it has a forest, whether there is a mountain. So looking at with the help of the color, you can easily find out or you can interpret the map. Then children, one thing you have to be very careful, okay, that you should know the conventional symbols of all the conventional symbols. Okay, so this already it's given in your textbook as well as it's in the bottom part of your topographical map. Okay, so please go through it and be thorough. Sometimes there might be the question, okay, asking what does this particular sign means. Like for an example, you get a sign like this in the question. What does it mean? What does this conventional sign means? Then can write it's a temple, right? Sometimes might be, if it is something like that, then it's a church. Oh, you can see like this boxes, the right square boxes. Then this is a settlement. Okay, like suppose you have something like this, then yeah, of course, trees or trees. Then if it is like PO, what does that mean? So post office. If you see PS, then that's police station. Okay, so this kind of different conventional symbols are there. Just go through it. It will be helpful to you all. I hope color and legend is clear to you. Next, it is man-made and natural features. Now, what do you mean by man-made and natural features? It's very simple, right? So those things which are made by men, human being, that is called as man-made, and those which are already there in the nature, that is natural features. Like for in man-made, what else can be there? What are the things that can come under it? Like huts, temple, metal road, railway tracks. Okay, natural features like hills, rivers, ravines, sand dunes. Okay, all these are the natural features. Now let's see how it appears in the topographical map. Now see children, how the question comes in the topographical map. See here, name one natural feature in the grid square 0905. Okay, so you have to find one natural feature in grid square 0905. So for that, you already know how to find the 4-figure grid. Okay, so our question is 0905. So first we'll go to East 09, then go to here 05. Now if you look at this, there are so many things. You have the gullies, okay, here ravines, you have the contour lines, so you can write any one. Okay, they have just asked for one, so let's write for this. We can write gullies. Okay, so that's the natural feature, because gullies, ravines are made through natural process, isn't it? Then identify one man-made feature in the grid square 1003. So here we have to find the man-made feature. Okay, so 1003. So 10 here, eastings, here your eastings 10. Then you have 03. 03 is here. Okay, so here if you see, then as I already told you, see here, all these are the man-made, definitely. Settlements. Here if you see, you have a temple. If you see here PO, in the previous one I told you PO means post office. So there are so many, it's up to you which one you want to write. So either you can write post office if you feel, or you can write temple, or you can write huts. Up to you. Okay, so many features. It's very easy. Okay, let me show one more example. Here, see, Mention any two man-made features and any two natural features in grid square 9080. 9080. Now let's see, where is 9080? Okay, 90 Eastings and your 80 Northings. Okay, here. So two man-made. Two man-made means what we can write? See, same here. See here. The temple is there. Hut is there. So two man-made we can write. Man-made temple and hut. Okay. Then natural feature, what you can write? See here. You have sand dune is there. You have broken ground is there. These all are natural feature. So you can write natural feature. Sand dune. You have broken ground. Okay. It's very simple. I hope you understood that. Next, we are going to discuss on settlements. Now, when we talk about settlements, when we say settlement, it means the type of houses. Okay, the type of the way the people have settled, whether they are living very close by or they are living very far, or how they are settled. Okay, what kind of houses, what type of houses pattern is there, that is called as settlement. Now, in your topographical map, you have three types of settlement. One is nucleated. Now, if you look at this, very close to each other. Okay, that is close to each other, clustered, very clustered, nucleated. Okay, that's called as nucleated settlement. When you say linear settlement, that means if you see the houses, both sides of the roads or the railway tracks, sometimes when you travel by the road, you will see the houses at the side of the roads or the railway tracks. That is called a linear settlement. Then you have the dispersed settlement. Now, when we say dispersed settlement, with the word itself, we can understand the houses are very, very far from each other. So, dispersed settlement, or you can also call as scattered settlement. Okay, so three settlements: nucleated, linear, and dispersed. So, let's see how the question comes in your topo map. See, children, the question. Name the following. The pattern of settlement seen in 9787. See? So, what kind of settlement you will see in 9787? So, first we have to find where is this place, right? So, come here. We'll see. Where is 97? So, 97 is here. Okay? And your northing is 87. 87. So, here. Now, if you look at this, okay, look at this, 87. So, if you look, the houses are not together. They are not close by. They are far from each other. So, what kind of settlement is this? This is your scattered settlement. So, what answer will you write? Scattered settlement. Okay. Let me give you another example. Here, see the question here. What is the pattern of settlement in grid square 1904? 1904. So here, see here, you have here 19 and you have 04. Okay, now look at this also. If you look at this also, they are not nearby. If you see, the houses are far from each other. Okay, so this is mostly your answer is again scattered settlement. So I hope the type of settlement is clear to you all. Next we have occupation. Now what type of occupation the people have in that particular area. Sometimes they will say to the reference map, or sometimes they will just give you a particular grid. Okay, so how do you know the occupation? Like there are different kind of occupation you can find. Agriculture. Now we already know how you will find agriculture. If it is a yellow one, if it is a yellow color, it's agriculture. Dry farming, mining, fishing, lumbering, services. Okay, these are the different kind of occupation. I have not included trade. You can also include trade depending on which reference map you get. So there are different kind of occupations are there, okay, which can be found in the topographical map. Now let's see what kind of question comes in the topo map. Okay, see children, the question. What is the main occupation of the people living in this region? What is the main occupation? See this, which topographical map is that? Here. Now, when you look at this topographical map, so which is the color which you see the most? Obviously, you can see yellow color is more in this map. So, definitely, your answer will be agriculture. The main occupation will be agriculture, or you can also use a term dry farming. Now you see children, because if the river is not, if they ask you to give the evidence, sometimes they ask to give you the evidence, then see the river is not a perennial river, it's a dry seasonal river, right? So if the question is just asked what is the main occupation, then you don't have to give the evidence, just write farming. Okay, farming or agriculture, or you can write farming or agriculture. Okay, that's your answer. Easy, right? Now let's see in the other map also. I'll show you another example. See here. Mention the main occupation of the people of the region in the southeastern part of the map extract. Southeastern part. See, I told you sometimes they'll just ask you the whole region. Sometimes they'll just give you a particular grid, or sometimes they'll just ask you the region. So here they're asking southeast. Now we have already learned how to find the directions, right? So when it means your southeast means here. So this particular area is your southeast. So if you look at it, so you have this some yellow patches, right? And you have a river also flowing there. So definitely the people might be doing the farming, right? Agriculture. So you can write dry farming. Okay, it's the main occupation of the people. Correct? So like for an example, if you see in an area, like there are post offices, if they have not asked about the main occupation, then if they have just asked like what are the occupations of this region, then occupations, so one will be agriculture. If you see any like PO, PS, okay, like here in this map you see you have PO. In some places you might see the railway tracks, main roads are there. Okay, then you can write services. Okay, now you don't have to write what service or what kind of service, just write services, you will get the marks. If it is green color mostly like this, no, then you can talk about lumbering. Okay, so you can, these are the different occupations. Okay, depending on the questions and depending on the colors, you can wisely give your answer. Now we come to the last subtopic of topographical map, that is drainage. Now what is the drainage? So drainage is a pattern, the flow of a river or a stream. Okay, in how the river or a stream flow, that is called as drainage. So there are three types of drainage you are going to learn here. One is radial pattern. Okay, radial pattern. Other one is your trellis, and the third one is your dendritic. Okay, so this I'm going to show you in detail, and please try to understand properly, otherwise you'll be confused when you see this drainage pattern in the topographical map. Okay, so see children, drainage. Okay. Now, first one I'll explain you, radial. Now, radial pattern, see, we already know that the water always flows from the highland to the lowland. Now, suppose in the topographical map, if you see this like that type of contours lines, right? On that, you will see some kind of this flowing. So, just imagine this is the top of the mountain and hill, and the water is flowing, scattered to the different part. If you see this kind of pattern, then this is a radial drainage pattern. Okay. Then another one is trellis. Trellis, this is a, suppose, main stream or a river, and if you see somewhat like streams flowing like this, as if it is flowing in 90 degree. If you look at this, it's almost 90 degree. If you see this kind of stream, then, or let's see like this straight, it's flowing like this, 90 degree type. Okay, so this is your trellis pattern. Then the third one is your dendritic. In your dendritic, you have a main stream, and the other streams are like growing as if like a branches, flowing like a branches of a tree. Okay, if you see this kind of flowing like a tree branch, this is called a dendritic pattern. Okay, so let's see how it appears on the topographical map. Name the following. The drainage pattern seen in 9185. So you have to find out the drainage pattern 9185. 91. Where is 91? Here. Okay. 9185. 85 is here. Now see children, what did I tell you? Now we can see the contours lines. Contours are there. And your streams are flowing to all the sides. When you pour the water, how it flows from the top. See, so this is your, which pattern I said? If you see the contours and the lines are scattered, mean to the different parts, it means it's a radial pattern. Okay, I hope it is clear. Next example I'll give you. See here, sometimes what happens children, they'll ask you to differentiate between the drainage pattern shown in grid square. Okay, so you have to give the different two types of drainage they have. Differentiate means there might be two types. One is 0704, 0705. So how will you differentiate? Let's see. First we'll go to 0704. Now if you look at this children, if you remember what I told you, the main stream is here. See, this is the main stream, and how it is flowing. Look at this. If you see, then they are almost flowing rectangular, right? They are almost, you see, they are making a rectangular pattern. So what will be the answer? Your rectangular type means it is your trellis pattern. Okay, trellis pattern, or you just write trellis. Now 0705, see here, 0705, just on top of that, see here. Now again same thing, you can see the contour lines out here, right? When you see the contour lines, now see this, so it is flowing down here. So this is which pattern? Yes, I guess everyone has got the answer. It's a radial pattern. Okay children, so just get an idea. Okay, so if it is a mountain, or if you can see the contour lines, very easy, it is definitely your radial. Then if you see somewhat like this 90-degree type, that means it's your trellis. Now you see here, I'll show you a dendritic also. See here, this goes like a branches, right? It's going like a tree branch. So that will be your dendritic pattern. So don't get confused. Okay. So hope this is clear to you all. Okay, children, that's all for today's class. And with this, we come to the end of topographical map. All the three parts have been covered. If this video is useful, please share with your friends. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much and have a good day.